Welcome to the Property Profits Podcast. Thank you so much for jumping on today. I have got a whiteboard in front of me today. So if you're listening to this, just use your freaking imagination, okay? And we're going to try to insert this video into like Spotify and some other things. So if you are listening to this, you should be able to see it at the same time, so you don't have to go to YouTube or anything like that. Hopefully it works out. But anyway, let's jump into this. I spoke with a mobile home park owner last week. I want to give you a scenario. They've got, and I'm writing, but if you're listening to this, I'm going to verbalize what I'm doing. They've got 30 units rented currently. Okay, rented. They are making $11,000 per month. Guess how much they want? They want 1.61. I'm writing here. Want $1.6 million per month. That is horrible. I would never do that. Let's just do round numbers. Say they were making 10,000. I would only pay. Let's just do a 2% rule. What are you going to pay? You're going to pay 500,000 cash, and you go and dive into their financials, more. But this is like rule of thumb, and then you can look into it because most parks are like 30 to 50% expenses. Just go ahead and use the 50% expense. So you're safe. You can get their actual books, dive in. You have an option period, stuff like that. But I know right off the bat, for $11,000 a month, and they want 1.6 million, it's not going to work. And I hate saying this, but it's true. Most people would say, "Hey, we can't do business. Like, there's no way I'm paying you 1.6 million if you won't come off price. Next lead." Well, guess what I did? So I looked for how many units? Oh, well, Travis, we've got 130 spots. What the hell? Why is there only 30 rent if you have 130 spots? Well, because a lot of the other ones were junk. We took them off. There's 15 partners on this deal. They ran out of money. Their partners don't want to invest anything else because it's only bringing in $11,000 a month, and they've got over $1 million into this thing. Right now, they have a bank loan at 4% interest at $1 million, just over $1 million. I was like, how about this? Y'all just expand your mind and think about what I'm saying here. So I don't have my calculator because I'm using my phone to record this, but if I need to get to a $1.6 million valuation, I've got to bump this rent up quite significantly, somewhere in the $30,000 a month mark. How am I going to do that? I need to add units. But how am I going to pay them $1.6 million and have to pay to add units? Doesn't make much sense. What's their pain point? We haven't even got to that. Their pain point is they went through 2 management companies. They are not managers themselves. They don't like managing this park. They haven't been doing well. In fact, they have 70 since COVID that have not paid. That's why their money's low. And they've just been dumping money in this park, asking for money from their partners. Their pain point is they want to be able to pay their mortgage and they want to make their partners happy. How do they do that? How do they pay their mortgage, make their partners happy with a $1.6 million valuation? Guess what I do? Hey, let me do something for you. I've got experience in this space. I feel that I'm good at managing these assets because I can go up and talk to people. I don't mind doing the work, bringing people in to help me do the work. How about we do a lease option? Meaning I will lease your park with the option to buy it for $1.6 million in 2 years. He's like, how the hell are you going to do that? So I lease it. It's currently making this. Let's say I add 20 units, and I'm going to use easy numbers at $1,000 a unit, $1K per unit rent per month. Well, I had $20,000 in revenue, $1,000 a month times 20 units. $20,000 a month plus the $11,000 a month per month. Now I'm getting closer to this $1.6 million valuation. So why would they feel comfortable with me doing this? Well, I'm going to be contractually obligated. So I'm going to lease this park from them. I'm going to pay their mortgage. And my down payment is I'm going to put in units. I'm going to put in 20 units. So I'm going to improve their park. So whatever happens, if I stop paying them or if I don't hold up to my end of the bargain, they got 20 extra units and their income's triple. You see where I'm going? So now I want you to put this in perspective. I lease this park. They've actually got 7 units sitting there. They're in good shape. They haven't done evictions on. I make anything above the mortgage. So what am I going to do first? I'm going to go evict those 7 people. I'm going to put paying tenants in there, and I'm going to increase rents another $7,000 a month. Let's say it's $1,000. If it's $800, do the math. $5,600 a month to $7,000 a month right out the gate. I'm going to increase rents. I'm not putting any money down. I'm going to do a lease option. I'm going there to meet them in person Thursday. So I haven't this, but I wanted to just tell you about this because it's creative. It's outside the box. It's not complicated. You just need to know about it. If you don't know about something, you can't pitch it. You can't. This is an awesome way. There's a lot of ways to do this deal, but this is an awesome way to do it. So you're like, damn, well, how would I go and buy 20 units? Well, I'm probably going to do one or two things. I'm going to partner with mom and pop people. Mom and pop, meaning I'm going to say, hey, I'll pay you 15% on your money if you give me $20,000 or however much it costs to get in there. You know, if I got to transport it and all that, give me $30,000 and I'll pay 15%. And then I rent it out and I make the residual and I increase the park value, la di da. Or I get a partner, which I have one on this deal that has like he manufactures mobile homes, and he's like, no problem, I can get you 20 units. Me and him could work something out if I go that route. If you don't have a buddy like that, you can just go to like people that got money in the bank. Hey, you want to make 15% on your money? Where are you gonna do that? And it's gonna be backed by real estate. You're gonna have this thing's gonna have a title. You're gonna have a lien on it. If I don't ever pay you, get a truck, hook up to that freaking thing. Easy as that. And I paid you that whole time. So I hope y'all got a lot out of this. I was excited to share this like value add strategy and lease option strategy. If you've got questions, post them in wherever you leave a review. Send me a DM on Facebook. I try to respond to everybody. And if you would leave a review for this podcast, if you're getting nuggets, if you're getting any gold, if you're learning anything, I would love that. Thank you so much and keep crushing it.